What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, alongside Derek Sioka.
Yeah, buddy.
From Ronnie, Coleman, Chicken Street. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Chilling.
Looking
chill.
Looking vascular.
You know what? It's the amino tone that's in my cup.
It does get you a little heated up a little bit, huh?
I get a little heated up around you, bro.
Well,
that's just how it is. We won't discuss that any further.
It's the beards. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's like Velcro actually. But anyway, moving past that, you know what? You travel with Ronnie
a lot.
Multiple.
Oh yeah.
Dozens of days a year.
Mm-hmm. And
he's obviously an enigma. He's the man. 8-time Mr. Olympia. What is it like? Everybody thinks it's this glamorous road life, and they don't realize half my meals are eaten out of Tupperwares at airports because I can't eat that crap food in the airport. A lot of people don't realize there's delays. You're sometimes sleeping in the airport.
Yeah.
I didn't get into my hotel till midnight last night.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you got to get up at, I had to get up at 5 this morning and get caught up. I mean, it's just one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 hours of sleep. What's it like? Now, Ronnie, he's the best body. It's got to be easy, right? You just kind of hang out, live the glamorous life?
That's what you would think. And, to be honest, if I wasn't in this position I am now, I'd probably think the same thing. Like, yeah, traveling probably a little bit hard, but hey, you're running around, you got fans all over the world. It's, it's all good. It's just all fun and games. And I don't want to make it sound like it's not fun. At the time of my life,
but it's not a game.
It's definitely not a game. I have the time of my life on the road with this guy, for sure. But it is the hardest, most grinding thing you will ever do in your whole life. The first big trip I ever did. I mean, I'm a pretty tough guy, I think. I like to think I'm a tough guy.
From Pittsburgh.
Yeah, from Steel Town, man. But, I thought I was pretty tough. The first big trip I ever did in Australia, man, I honestly was very unsure if I was going to make it to the end of the trip. And that's no bullshit. I was like,
why is this?
The road life is the craziest thing you ever experience.
Listen to this guy.
Not just in this industry.
Next time you say that my life's just all fun and games.
It's not.
Listen to this guy right here, okay?
So I guess the best way to do it is a typical, 3 to 4 day period.
Yeah.
I mean, these things go on. For last trip we were on to Australia, we were on 24 planes in 28 days. 24 planes in 28 days.
You got those state trips, Adelaide.
We went Arnold Classic USA to Australia, all the trips inside Australia, to Canada, back home. So in that time frame, it was 24 planes in 28 days with 2 appearances a day. And, a typical day is this. Wake up at 5 at the latest to catch a plane that's either 6, 7, 8, sometime in that time in the morning. Travel, 2 to 3 hours if it's an interstate domestic trip inside of Australia. Get off the plane, eat, wherever you can, place that does chicken or rice. I mean, it's like not always ideal.
In Australia, it's hard to find good food and it's expensive as all get out.
The currency over there is way different.
It's like $30 for a chicken and rice.
At least. So and to feed Ronnie, that's like 2 people plus me, so it's like $90.
There's your T&E budget.
And, so we spend a lot of money on these trips too. For the greater good of the company, and so Ronnie can get to his fans out there like that. But so you get up at 6, you're on a plane, you travel, you land 10, 11, somewhere in that time frame. You eat, then you immediately after you eat, it's not like eat, hang out, have a good time. It's like shove that shit down your throat so you can get to the appearance.
Yeah.
Go to the appearance. When Ronnie shows up to appearances, you have appearances that are crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it is madness.
You have lines, and here's the thing. When you do this, like. I can't, if I have a bad day, it will affect sales.
Yes, can't.
So you have to literally be on point. So Ronnie has to be happy, even though he might be tired, jet lagged, and hungry, and have to poop, because he didn't have time to poop.
We did.
And so he's sitting there, he has to poop, he's hungry, and he's just like, he has to be on point.
Yeah.
So sometimes we understand what women go through, you just gotta fake it.
You just gotta fit this a good.
But not with us, of course.
It's always real.
We always deliver.
Finish, right?
RoboCop.
Right. That's trending. But so you get up, plane, eat, hurry up and eat. To the first appearance, madness. 500 to 1,000 people lying around the corner. I got to get Ronnie in, get him set up. The retailers are great. They have everything set up for us. Line control and all that, and sampling and stuff's going on. But I sit him down and I'm like, Ron, let's do it. Let him in the door. If we're even, he sometimes likes to pre-sign stuff or talk to the retailers. Ronnie's like, hey, listen, like, let's get these people in the door. Let's get going right now. He's all business about getting this done so that the people get what they want. They showed up their time. They're going to wait in line. They're going to buy some product. He's going to give them, make sure they get their money's and their time's worth.
Yeah.
So you kick ass at this event for 3 hours, 4 hours. Sometimes it runs over depending on how many people are. That's the thing about Ronnie. If there's 500 people outside,
he's going to see 500 people.
500 people are coming through the door and getting a picture and an autograph. Not, oh, well, it's 3 o'clock and we're done, so, And
I've seen many bodybuilders who aren't Ronnie do that.
Yeah, just walk up and leave. And they got us in Ronnie, we'll fix the schedule, we'll figure it out, I'll change my flight, I'll do whatever. I don't care, Derek, we're not leaving. Hey, you're the boss, you make the rules. I think it's great, I'll stay here all day. So, crazy appearance. I'm in line talking to people, answering questions, sampling, I mean, you don't stop talking for 4 hours straight. As soon as that appearance is done, the last person's through the door, to have a little chat with the retailers, thanks for being here, and then you're out the door, and you're on to food. Eat, I mean, again, put it down as fast as you can, next appearance. From 5 to 7 or 8 when it's planned. Again, same thing, madness, people everywhere. You do the whole thing over again that you just did, and again, it might run over. They usually always run over. And, 10 people outside, which that's never happened, but just making a point, to 1,000 people, it doesn't matter, they're all coming through the door to get what they want. So that appearance is done. Eat again.
Train.
Usually, we have a dinner with a retailer or something nice, we get a little second to kind of sit down, but then there's usually a fan or a couple fans from the store that bought product that won a contest to train with Ronnie, or the retailer has their crew, they really want to get a good training session in with Ronnie. And honestly, that's the funnest part of the day, is being able to do that with people that you don't know that you're meeting for the first time and give them that experience.
We did that in Ohio, it was awesome.
It was one of the coolest things I've ever, that was the best one we've ever did.
That gym was amazing.
No bullshit, that was the best one we've ever done.
If we ever do a contest or we're ever in Power Station, before the Arnold next year we're doing it for sure.
Yeah.
But Power Station, we'll be there again.
It was great. So at this point it's 8 or 9 p.m. after all that crazy shit already happened the whole day. Then you go to eat. You get done 10:30. You can't just go train right after you had a steak and rice. You got to at least let it digest for 30, 40 minutes. So you're talking 11:30 midnight before your food's digested and ready to train. So we've trained every night anywhere between midnight and 2 in the morning. And, if you're a fan and you want a training session with Ronnie, it doesn't matter. You train at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
You'll stay up and stay for it. But it is a necessity, because it's like, that is the only, we let them know, hey, you guys won the contest, but it's going to be really, really late before we get training, and we'll be there. If you don't, if you got work, that's fine. Oh, I will cancel work, I'll be there.
And from him, he has to set up so the gym's actually open.
Right.
You got to have a gym literally specially open.
Plan all this ahead of time.
This is not, and he has to do that somehow in the middle of his traveling, doing this every day.
And so you get to the gym midnight on an early night. Train a good hour and a half. Give the fan or the group of people that you're with a really great training session. We make jokes, we have fun, and that's what. That is where we have fun. But the coolest thing, that's the coolest thing, because it's like you get these people the experience of their life, and I'm just some guy, man. I'm just some guy. That's all I am. And these are people who are like, they're asking me questions, and they're like, really into listening to what I have to say. And I've had a few people ask for pictures and stuff with me. I'm like, are you sure?
Were you wearing the tights?
Well, it may have been the tights. They just wanted to frame the bottom section, is what it might have been. But no, for me, I mean, that's like the most humbling thing in the world.
It is.
I'm just some guy on the road with Ronnie, and for him too, he doesn't just go through the motions and do a workout. I mean, yeah, he's 50 years old. Ronnie, he's made people throw up.
Oh, he trains.
He will kick your ass. I'm 28. I'm a pretty in shape guy, pretty strong guy. Better than your average gym rat. But this guy will kick my ass every single time I'm in the gym. I'm hurt. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this workout. This guy will run you through.
And this is him toned down.
And this is him toned down. Imagine what he was like. That's why no one could train with him back in the day. He had to train by himself. But you do that. It's 2 a.m. and you finish, and get some pictures with the fans and everything. You go eat again. By the time you're done eating, and where the hell do you eat at 2:30 in the morning in Australia?
There's no Waffle House.
There ain't no Waffle House, IHOP, open 24/7. So sometimes you're screwed. You just got protein shake and whatever carbs you manage to keep on the road with you, and that's it. And you're back 3:30 in the morning. You got a 6 a.m. flight. You don't sleep.
You don't sleep. You go
straight to the airport, and you get on the next plane, and you do it all over again. We had a 3-day stretch. 72 straight hours, we didn't sleep 1 hour. We trained every night at midnight to 2 a.m. and then got back on the plane and did it again. And, I'm obviously hurting at this point in time too, but I'm asking Ronnie, Ron, are you okay, dude? Like,
I'm fine.
Do we need to like just maybe take it down a notch for something? He's like, no, I think we'll be all right. And that's just his, like no big deal, because there's nothing more important than what he's doing on this schedule and this travel, whether it's sleep, not sleeping for 3 days straight, sacrificing your body and whatever it is. But so is it the time of my life? Hell yeah. I'm gonna look back on this in 10 years ago, man, I traveled the world with the greatest of all time.
But it's not a cakewalk.
But it ain't no cakewalk.
No.
It's not like fun and games, walking around, wave to people, and then you get this, go to the beach and see a bunch of cool shit. It's like you are grinding every second of every day. There is no rest. There's no weekend. When you're on a 28-day trip.
The weekends are when you do your events.
It is 28 straight days. So
there's no days off.
I get asked all the time, what's it like on the road with Ronnie? It must be like
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm like, yes, I absolutely appreciate it, and I keep it in perspective, because there's nothing else I'd rather do than this, and being on the road with him is the coolest thing ever. But it's not a game. No. It is not a game at all.
No.
And people don't understand that.
No, but just understand that that's what, to be successful, that's what it takes. That's what I do, that's what Ronnie does.
That's what it takes. If you have to want that more than you want sleep.
Yeah. Sleep's overrated.
It's overrated.
It is, but that's that, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And
I got stories for days.
Yep, but we only have so much battery.
I know.
So, all right, guys, thanks for listening. And again, not sleeping with Ronnie Coleman. Well, that didn't come out right. But either way, it's not a game.